how to sit for meditation. There's a common misconception that there is a perfect meditation posture to adopt or aspire to. And I've seen students struggling into lotus or refusing to use props for that reason. Ultimately, the best meditation posture is the one that allows you to fully enjoy the sitting meditation. Stillness of the mind often follows stillness of the body. So if you're constantly having to fidget and adjust your position, it's going to be really difficult for you to fully settle into and enjoy the practice. There are enough distractions around us without adding physical discomfort to the mix. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 different meditation postures, which you can try out and adapt based on what your body needs. The first option is to sit cross-legged. That can be with the knees on top of the ankles, or it can be with the legs one in front of the other, like so. For most of us, this external rotation of the hips is going to feel really deep, especially if we've not grown up sitting on the floor. And what often happens is that we compensate by rounding the lower back and tilting the pelvis. And that means that we have to use a lot of tension in our core and our hip flexors in order to hold us upright. And as you can imagine, that's pretty difficult to hold for long periods of time. So what we can do is we can elevate the seat by sitting on a meditation cushion or a yoga block, or even a pillow folded in half just to give you that extra height and firmness. And what that does, by elevating the seat, we reduce the degree of external rotation in the hips, and that allows us to sit a bit more comfortably with a neutral alignment of the spine. It's really important to have a firm and solid foundation. So ideally, both knees should be on the ground. If you find that one knee is lifting up, you can take a yoga block or a thick book, etc., and place it underneath the knee for more support and stability. I like to have a carpet or blanket or yoga mat underneath my knees and ankles just for a bit more cushioning. And then from there, you can rest the hands on the thighs, sit up nice and tall, and begin to close down the eyes. If when you sit cross-legged, you find that your knees are all the way up here and you're rounding your spine, even when you're sitting on a cushion or a block, then you might find it more comfortable to kneel. Sitting on your heels with your legs folded underneath you. Now, this can still feel a bit heavy on the ankles and you might feel some pressure behind the knees. So if you do, it's good to again elevate the seat. You can do that using a meditation bench or by sitting on a block or two. And I'll just show you how it works with the meditation bench. So your legs fold underneath the bench. Your knees should be resting on the ground comfortably. And from there, you can rest your hands on your thighs, sit up nice and tall, and begin your meditation. If you've tried sitting cross-legged or kneeling and neither of those feels particularly comfortable in your body, you can always meditate sitting on a chair. The shape of the chair should allow you to sit upright, ideally without your back leaning against the support of the chair. Your feet should both be planted firmly on the ground, roughly hip-width distance apart, with your knees in line with your hips. From there, you can rest the hands on the thighs, sit up nice and tall, begin to close down the eyes, and begin your meditation.